gonna be. We live. Hola.
You're
Hola.
blurry
Hola.
again. You're so blurry. What are you giving me the finger for?
Oh, I literally was saying it's Matt. Matt came in and ruined it. Now, you see the chat in my face? There we go. Am I better? I don't know what's going on. I know it's some serious gaming going on. I heard my son. I guess he has a house full, so y'all gonna hear some yelling, some screaming. Woohoo! He lost his spare controller, the one that I got him for Christmas, and it was a few moments of hell. How are you feeling today?
Tired.
Oh,
I've
my
been working
Lizzie.
really hard on our canvas. Have you started yours?
No,
Tia.
I've been sick, and I've been still working on the water. No, I'm playing. I'm not on the water. I'm on her leg. You know, once you get into something and you get a vibe and you get a feel, then you want to get a little bit further. So before I pick it up, my goal is to get up to her arms, and just like on the side where the water is, I'm up to where the wings is, the fairy wing. That was a goal. Obviously our canvas is cute. It's calling my name, but I know that once I pick this up and move it, it's gonna be a while before it come back over here. It's gonna be a minute, girl.
It's looking cute so far.
It sure is. The colors. The colors. So I know you got a kid up, but I'm really one of the ones that's just, it's in a baggie. We good to go. Papa, just find a number and start plucking or placing.
See if I can
Somebody
take a
told me to.
picture of it and then you can show everybody.
You'll take a picture? Okay. So what's everybody up? Welcome to week 1. This is Love is in the Air. Make sure y'all check down in the description box. It is a entry post where you can show us just your start picks. What we want to do is connect you with your craft. So you don't have to go out and buy anything new. And if you are working on other events, we definitely want you to be able to bring that over and just start plucking and placing and having some fun. Just make sure when you post in the group, you tell us what the canvas means to you and why you love it. So reshop your stash. Bring over another craft. So if you are out there and you working on miniature houses, I don't know too many people that's that's right. I don't know too many people that's into right now the miniatures, but I mean there was a time where we all took a little foray, however you say that. We took a foray into miniatures and we gave it a try. If not for nothing, there were a few people who ended up loving working on miniatures. It wasn't me. It definitely wasn't me. Maybe my sister. No, she didn't either. And we couldn't get J Rob. Rebecca didn't like it either. We couldn't get J Rob. Crashly was the only one, and she started like kind of kicked it off. She fell in love at one of the retreats. She had this big giant. It shouldn't have been called a miniature. It should have been called like a mini. It was tiny. It was a small house. That's what it should be. A small one. Anyway, she put the books, it was like a bookcase and all the little tiny books and stuff. She had all of that stuff pieced together, glued together, and pieced in. It took her hardly any time. So I'm like, oh, it looks fun. She's moving along really fast. And it definitely wasn't for me. I felt like I was really an electrician, a
Now
plumbing contractor. I was really
I'm
working
on
my
live.
bunions off.
Yeah.
Hi, Yvette.
She just came home from work.
The audience says hi to. Um, So, but that craft wasn't for me. This is Love is in the Air. We do welcome all crafts. We just want you to go and post on the Facebook page and kind of let us know what it was about this craft. Reshop your stash. What was it about this canvas? If you're giving something a try, like crochet. I remember I went to the very first retreat, um, and they had a crochet class. And I remember there was someone there. I'm not gonna call no names, but she come on Monday nights, and so she was learning how to crochet. And I remember a portion of her project was a lot smaller than the rest of it. Like the tension was off. But if you are somebody who's learning to do a craft, we welcome off crafts. We definitely want you to just come on in, bring your craft, take a picture, and tell us what it is about this that caught your attention, that's making you, want to do this. Again, the Facebook page is, down in the description box if one of the mods can grab it and throw it in chat. That way you can go if you haven't already. The loyal following that you are. We appreciate that you guys have already been there and posted. It's a nice discussion going on. Love and seeing some of the responses. Some people are saying,
Maybe you
certain
should
campuses.
show. Maybe you should show the canvases that are in there already.
I was gonna do that towards the end, definitely.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah, nice. Yeah, because technology don't be on my side all the time, so I gotta make sure I let things calm down, let the blur go away. Um, while we are about to say our hellos, everybody start popping in. What's the weather like in your neck of the woods? And I'm gonna go back and say, ooh, it's been a lot of chat. Hello, Kathy. Kathy, you've been here for a while. I hope you came back. Hugs. Hello, MCR. Hi, Linda. Mutnuts in the house. Mutnuts, what'd you end up doing for your birthday? Share. Share. Hi, Marla. My sister's in the house. Bonnie from Northern Texas, how you been? Mary's in the house. You guys, everybody say hello to Mary. Mary is going to be guest starring on the show next week with Bud, my buddy Bud. Oh man, we went to a retreat. We had a ball. So I'm looking forward to that. Y'all know, get your questions together. Make sure you go back out in the chat and kind of type them once the show ends. But that's the part of the show where we kind of dig deep and we get in their business. We ask all the inquiring minds want to know questions. Who hooked up with who? Who hit on who first? Who's the worst cook? Things like that. Red flags. Did you overlook them? Who had what red flags? Things like that. Just lots of fun. Hi, Cooper Kai. Hi, Jen. How you doing? You guys know that Jen is running the small ones. I think it's hashtag small ones. Uh, it's a mini diamond painting event, and she is co-starring with J. Rob. And is it Ditsy's DP World? Is that who the other part? I believe it's three of you guys. I'm sorry if I'm messing it up. Pop it in the chat so that we can all, take our canvases and get the
Isn't
most
it
out of
Dixie's
our.
Diamond Den?
Did I say it wrong? I said Ditsy's, right? That's the diamond painting. I'm
I
sorry,
think it's
Ditsy.
Diamond Painting Den or something.
I said it wrong. My apologies. I apologize. Hi, Jen. Cat J. Whew, her names, they changed. I'm glad we know who we referring to. Her name has changed like 3 or 4 times in the last 2 years. Now you know. Leave your icon. Leave that. That way I'll at least be able to, connect the dots. Oh, she been busy. Love the intro. Thank you guys very much. Did y'all see I updated the intro? We got the picture of Mary and Bud inside. Y'all know
I
before
don't
we was
know
looking at
how it
like
ended up being my face now instead of yours.
I definitely like that. I had an opportunity to move it, so I moved it over to you. You before if it was on me, then you said your bra was showing, so we didn't want to do that. And I asked you to send me an updated pic. You had a better angle of us, and she didn't send it, guys. So Matt saying hello. How you feeling, Matt? Matt's been, if you guys can hear, got still a little something in my voice. Um, whew, I just was laying around doing absolutely nothing. And Lizzie said, "Well, go get in the pool." Um, um, yeah, I started to. I didn't, but I
As
started
I
to. I
was
think
freezing.
is it? No, probably not freezing because it's 70. It was 74 yesterday, which
No,
is
I
like
said that to you as I was freezing outside.
you looked. Let me tell y'all, she looked like a polar bear. She was she was so bundled up. She had this fur. What was that? Fur on her.
My coat! It has fur around
She said it was a
the
coat. I
hat.
said, "What are you wearing?" She said, "This is my coat." And I was like, "That's a coat?" She looked like an Eskimo. So she it was what? She said it was like negative something. Um whew, it sounded really, really cold. Like the blistery wind was hitting across her cheeks. And I said, "Oh, that looks really cold." And I was trying to debate whether I was gonna go get in the pool, and I felt bad. I really did feel bad. I'm learning to work in progress for the first time. There's nothing wrong with it, Marla. Put it down and go to something else if you want. I think as long as you're smiling, that's great. My sister said, I'm sorry, I left that there for a reason because Lizzie has this big inclusive um kit up process. How long did it take you to kit up, Lizzie? There ain't no stinking rules. I'm tell you, Matt, you've been sick. Lizzie overruled me Saturday. I know you said you was gonna go back and watch the show. We did miss you, and we mentioned that you probably was resting. Um, Lizzie overruled me. Tell them what the new rule is. It's just for the grand prize. So
The
the rules
grand
are there ain't no
prize
stinking
at the
rules.
end, you have to have at least a 30 by 30 completed.
30 by 30 completed. That's because last year was like was like a release paper size, like a little, the little 2 by 8, I guess 2 by 3. She really increased it.
We
It's a 30
can't
by
have
30.
Tia making all the rules.
Well, Tia didn't make any rules. I tried to battle, so I really like the rules are there ain't no stinking rules, and until I heard Rebecca say the rules are there aren't no rules except there's a rule. I said I
That's
guess I
right.
can't say that no more. I need to post mine. I started a mini about love of books. Oh, you settled on the books, mini Jenny? Oh my gosh. Matt, that sounded really great. My canvas will be the largest I've ever done, a 106 by 70. That's that's pretty big. I think
Where
my
are you
largest one.
reading this?
Huh?
Where are you reading all of this?
That's a mud nut. Let me get through it. I'm 7 minutes behind. Let me get through it. All right, here we go with the weather. So we are caught up now. Lizzie, what's the weather like in your neck of the woods?
I don't know. It's A little bit warmer.
Really?
Do I have to check my phone? Like, I don't know off by heart the weather.
You didn't check it before you had. That's a staple of the show. That's a conversation piece for me because I'm nosy. I want to
It's
know what everybody doing.
minus
What they
it's minus 14 Celsius. Feels like minus 20. So in Fahrenheit that is.
like 10.
It is 7. Feels like
I
minus
was
4.
close. Okay, I was close. I said
That's in
10. I'm getting
Fahrenheit.
better. I'm getting better. Michelle says it's 21 degrees in Missouri.
So it's flipping
Muttnut says
full.
it's 32. It sounds like it is. It's 32, dropping to 23 later here. Um, Kupaki is answering Matt. Um, let's see, not much. Not worked on much.
Comments
Been
aren't
sick
coming
past
up
few
on
days.
Lizzie's channel. I know. If you're on my channel, just look at Tia's face because the comments are all right there. Because not everybody's on my channel. I was gonna say we should just record it on my channel and just do it on yours, but I don't know how to do that.
We are recording on your channel.
It's live right now on my channel too, I think.
I broadcasted to both channels. See, I'm
Yeah.
getting better. I'm getting better with the technology. You just keep paying that bill, and we can broadcast live on both channels. But she do have
Listen
it
to
coming.
her.
She she do have it coming up in my face. I hope you get to feeling a little bit better, Mudnut. Obviously,
You
I've
can
been
see all
battling
the
it.
comments on Tia's face.
I've been battling it myself, so the amount of colors is getting crazy with the minis a lot now. Small but mighty. That's it. Hashtag small but mighty. Hey, Rochelle. The intro is special. Felt like I was in a movie theater. Love it. Thank you. Girl, work hard on that. It's DP Addiction Adventures, Ditsy's Diamond Den, and Diamond Design Company. Sorry, Diamond Design, I left you completely out of that. I definitely want to just make sure that we're getting everybody, out there. We're helping the small businesses. Make sure you guys. Oh, speaking of, watch this, Lizzie. I'm sorry, you guys. I've been working on technology and I need to take the opportunities when I can to do what I can. Where is it at? Didn't I do it? I thought I did it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Let's see if I did. It's huge. I gotta do a better job. I gotta make smaller. That's not doing what it's supposed to, though. Hold on.
What is it supposed to do?
It was supposed to just like go across. It's just like tick. Listen. Here we go. Now let's see if it works. Did it? It did it? No.
Maybe because I got the chat up on the screen.
You gotta pick a struggle, girl. You gotta pick a struggle.
What was wrong with the way it was? It was fine.
Cause I wanted to have something scrolling. Okay. Anyway, thanks for the shout out to the event. You are the best. Thank you. I
You
appreciate
should have had
that.
all of the codes there, not just one.
I do got another one. Hey, let me work my
Oh,
magic.
okay.
Boom. Listen, I'm focusing. Okay, we giving we
Okay, you just
small
keep on switching them back and forth like a good girl.
small business, small bit. I'm trying, man. I'm getting better, and you love me. Let me be great and compliment me a little. Hi, everyone. I was talking to Nix. How is she? Tell Nix I love her, and I hear I may see her in June. So fingers crossed. Loving, loving, loving. Tell her I said hello. Rules. Does a whole set of minis count? I'm not sure if anyone was planning only that. Listen, Matt, you and Lizzie be trying to put stuff in and infuse the stuff in. One mini is good enough, okay? The rules are ain't no stinking rules unless you want to try and win the grand prize. And then Lizzie got a rule. There we go. Good
That's
evening,
right.
everyone. I figured the tech issues would be sorted out by. Yep, Amy. Except you missed it. We had our little intro infomercial. It came out nice. I'm so happy. Comments are not coming up on your channel. Oh, we late. I saw that. Nita says it's 34, feels like 29, and we
Yeah,
are going
you
to have
are
70.
late to the show.
Listen, 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 Lizzie. It's 15 in Pittsburgh. That's cold. Are you both using StreamYard? Yes, we are. We don't know what we doing, Rochelle. We just happened upon technology. I just happened upon this ticker, and I was like, look at me. Look at me. You could do comments as well, add each other as admins, and it should work. Lizzie set all the behind the scenes stuff up. Um, cause I got my own channel, and I don't
What
know
are
what
you?
she did.
What?
Tia, you're doing great. What you doing now? What you seeing? It's 8 degrees. Ooh, -8 Celsius there. That's that's pretty cold. That's like 12. Wow. Nix is doing good. It will be me only on Saturday Night Live unless someone wants to come on with me. You know what? I'm gonna keep that in mind. Send me a link, Nita, like you normally would. Uh, did you give the winning prize from blinging in the new year? That ran. That's going to be a separate video, I believe, that J Rob was running. I thought she said it was going to run Sunday, but I will check with her and then I'll message you, Peggy. All righty. Now we are underway. One of the first things I wanted to do is just kind of show everybody what it looks like, what the start's looking like. So Lizzie wanted me to show you guys her pick. Oh,
You gotta take that
ah,
thing off of there.
what thing?
The codes for a while. Bring them back later.
Is that what we're doing? Take your chat off. No,
The
we're not
chat
taking.
is important.
It's important. Okay,
Yes. For my viewers.
is that right?
Yes.
All right, guys. The chat is important. This is Lizzie.
That's as far as I've
Lizzie.
gotten.
Lizzie. Oh, you've been plucking away. Did you start in the bottom left?
Yeah.
I love that.
Your
I
shoes are
must.
pretty blingy.
They already
There's like
blung out.
there's
I'm
like
still
two
blinging them.
ABs in them.
I'm still blinging them out. Like I was telling Ty or Ty. I think I'm gonna put. I think I'm gonna run some
I'm not
sliverettes.
gonna put anything in it. I'm just doing it as charted.
Okay. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna run sliverettes because I have so many. On the outline. I think I'm gonna put some sliverettes in your shoes too.
I think that there could have been some. It would look cute if there was some quad cubes in the mushrooms because they have the four of the weight.
And they four.
Hmm.
Okay, so there we
That
go.
would have been
Pop.
cute, but I don't have any quad cubes.
I have none, but it sounds like we're gonna be shopping. You guys, it has been a fun week. Amy, I needed this week. Oh, love the little sneakers and the mushrooms. I really do like. We did a mushroom terrarium at one of the retreats, a couple at the Great Lakes retreat. It was I think it was Mindy's idea, and it was so cute. I really liked it. So we had these like glass balls that were the size of large Christmas tree ornaments. And we got to go around and kind of pick things that we are going to put inside. Um, there were a lot of little mushrooms. You could have, a little mushroom village and things. I thought it was just that was a fun craft. It definitely was, I did quilling one time also. I wasn't a fan. I was falling asleep. Crashly was trying to wake me up. Sis, I'm like, I'm sorry.
Oh, which
So
one?
It was quilling. We did quilling in the. It was a quilling class, and that's where twist this and you turn it into things. You
The
know,
paper one?
the paper quilling.
That's the one I was sitting beside you at?
Was that you waking me up? Crashy was on the other side. We sat in the back. I think we maybe should have moved towards the front. We sat in the very last
No,
row.
I went to the one that it was craftable.
Yep, that was trying not to say that. Me. I'm very um I try and position it in a favorable manner, but we were sitting in the back, and yes, that was, I think, who hosted it. And it's just that the craft wasn't for me, it wasn't as much fun.
I
It's
liked
similar to,
it.
well, there you go. We got somebody here that can go to quilling. I remember we
I
got up
did do
early.
one picture and it's hanging up on my wall behind me.
See, Rochelle said I opted out of that class. I remember I was sitting there like trying to stay woke. And I believe Crashley was
I
on the
found
right,
it
and
very interesting. You guys are crazy.
Tia was looking for a man. Um, the Great Lakes retreat is easy to find one, Matt. Uh, they walk up to me. It might be the crown. The crown is definitely an attention getter. um, anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna real quickly. I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna jump over into our page where we show a little bit about what people are actually.
It's your
Sorry, I'm
page,
look.
not my page.
It's our page, and
Since when?
well, you the one don't post on there since then. Since then, here we go. Um, going to the group. Did I put it in? Let me make it big first. Let me make it big first.
My sister.
Tell her you going live and you
She
having
already
fun.
knows
Here we
that.
go. Pom Pal pens. You guys see how and is spelled? It's the ampersand and friends. And
Why
what I'm
does
gonna
it
do is just go ahead, babe.
go to the post?
I'm going to the post. Well, first I'm gonna show some of the others. Then I'm gonna go into the post. Okay, well it's only one. Here we go. You working on more than one? Mutna's working on more than one.
Oh, she's ambitious.
Look at her.
I don't have ambition like that.
She said, I have loved this movie all my life. I love the Cheshire Cat. That's amazing. All righty, and here we go. Uh-oh. That wasn't
There's
a
quite a
picture.
bit. I was really surprised.
Well, we gonna get going. I'm glad that Dreamers has gone from crystals to dust drills because the crystals were too big for the new canvases. That's good to know. That's good information. Amy says she's falling asleep. It's past my bedtime. Well, that means you're gonna come back and you're gonna hit the hashtag replay. Here we go. We're gonna check out what everybody is turning in and their reasoning.
I
Love
know.
is in the.
Why does she go so late every night?
What are you talking about? This been the time I've been going since 2018.
I know.
We, I want to join the love club in eating cold. Oh, this is Matt. Matt Matt is working on the vibrant. A lot of people are working on this one. Starfish. This is my dad's favorite fish. This and Japanese koi. He loves the
I don't
vibrant
have
colors.
that one. I
This is
wish I did.
nice. Well, here we go. Crystal Bellinger, Roses and Wings by Chrissa Bug. And she said, I
Hmm.
love her because she reminds me to, oh, that's so beautiful. She reminds
Remi-
me to smile. I
It looks
love
like
that.
It looks like Tia.
You think that looks like me? Everyone with an afro look like me. Y'all know who she told me? She said I look like she said I look like Lizzo last year. I was like, what? I told her I totally don't think that. I disagree completely.
She's my.
Um,
I'm wearing her shirt right now.
yeah, she's a true fan of Lizzo. And I said, yeah, I don't, she said, well, who do you think you look like? I
No,
said,
you
Beyonce.
said that I offended you.
I was offended, but I don't think I look like Lizzo. I think I look like
I
me.
said your hair at the in that picture looked like
Oh, the
yours.
hair did. Yeah, my hair did. I think I
I
had
did not say you actually look like her. I said your hair looked like her.
um
She got
I
all
t-
offended and she got all mad at me.
I did. I said I look like Beyonce.
Okay.
um This one says I'm going to work on this Oraloa kit for my new
It's so
grow.
cute.
You see that? So we got a new
I
baby
love
that
it.
was born in the family. Kayleen sent pictures. The baby is gorgeous. He is. Can y'all imagine this hanging
So
above his
cute.
bed? Oh,
That is a
oh,
very cute painting.
definitely. Sharon didn't have anything, but I'm gonna come back and check on her. She is in the process. Here we go again. Look how vibrant the colors are on this one.
Two people are doing that one.
I think three people are doing it.
Three people are?
I think we
Wow.
got three people that are working on this one. I love water, which is a good thing since I
Oh,
live on
because
an
you know
island.
why? There's a romance art um
Oh,
event going
that
on
could
the
be,
same
yeah.
time as ours.
Well, I also love all the pretty, vibrant colors. I do too. Look at this one. Whew. This one right here. Pegasus by Sarah Richter from DAC. I know this is not a typical Valentine canvas. It was given to me and I'm actually loving it. My son saw it on the table and said, finally, a Pegasus that is not white. Oh, I love that he noticed it, so I'm going to give it to him. Oh, that's so beautiful. That is really beautiful. And I also like that they had a different depiction. You know, they made it their own, the artist, and I'm sure you as the creator can do the same. Look at we got a mini. Here we go. Let's look at this. That is too cute. There we go, guys.
That
Small
is a
let me
really cute mini.
get my Oh, I didn't have nothing for them. Okay. I thought I had a little ticker. I was going to try and get some technology going. This is Small But Mighty Marla's working on. Love these cuties. Imagine all nine of them going on my grand's wall, the Diamond Design Company. Woo! That's gorgeous.
Cute.
Make sure y'all pop that link for Diamond Design Company down in the chat. Again, we are really supporting small businesses. So I want to make sure that we give them some love. All righty. I want to know how long it take to do one of these. Y'all popping these out in one day? Look at this one. This is too cute. They got their little couple of two little hedgehogs around reminds me of me and my hubby. Aw, they looking outside. Or are they looking from outside inside? That's a good one. Matt said so much water gonna be getting wet around me. Rochelle says, see, I think I need to open a store and pull a new canvas to start. There is a painting in aisle 20 I had my eye on since 2023. There you go. I posted some minis with hearts in the reply to mine, but Lizzie already to me to get that garbage out of there. Lizzie, you can't be doing that. He the head of the DPPD. He your number one deputy. I love that though. Tia got the yarn, but never did the loom. I need the loom. I went to a retreat and I went to a loom knitting class, and I didn't know you had to bring your own loom. And I remember I borrowed a loom from Alex the Enabler. and I borrowed her loom. And then halfway through my project, she asked for her loom back. What did you what did you think I was gonna be doing with the loom? And I'm sitting here trying to take the yarn off.
It's a cute painting too.
It is definitely cute. But yeah, so ask, are the supplies included or should you bring your own? You know. My sister Rebecca had she had done a loom collab, and I'd always meant to buy one. I just didn't. Anyway,
Okay, you're getting off topic.
well, we welcome in all crafts, so it is a good idea to include all craft stories. You're not gonna read none of this? You want me to read them all? Like you not?
I can't see.
How about
You have
that?
it right in front of you. I've done that one.
This is another romance art. This says I'm working on Petra by Romance Art from Dreamer Designs. I love diamond painting and events and lots of colors and
I've done
bling.
that one.
How long did it take you?
I don't remember.
Woo.
I'm not one of those people that time everything.
This
Maybe
one is
that's why.
gorgeous.
Maybe
You
that's
see
why I'm
that?
not a good YouTuber.
This one right here would be a challenge because you have water at different depths.
Oh
So
my
you have,
gosh.
stop it.
Tia
Um,
cannot do that one because all she'd be doing is making the water wet.
I would be on the water for a while, but like where the dolphins are, like trying to get the splash perfect and then a little bit of water trying to create like, oh
Ah,
man, that
yeah,
would be
yeah, yeah.
a challenge. I'll be working on Catch and Raise by Abraham Hunter. I love it because it reminds me of going to the beach with my husband. We love going to the beach together. Oh, that's beautiful. So beautiful. Here we go. Momo Grimes. I knew there was a third one. Momo is working on it. My husband is my seahorse. We could go so many different places with that. We're gonna say that for next week because Bud and Mary will be in the house. They're gonna be our
Hey,
couple of
without the
love.
music on, there it is. See?
There is. Look at you. This is by far probably one of the funnest canvases. When I look at this, I've seen it, a lot of times on, but I guess when someone takes a picture and it's out of the box and you actually are seeing a rendering, this looks like so much bling, like fun bling potential. You're not trying to, accept a challenge. You're not trying to do, you're just having fun with blinging. There's a lot of bling potential. I saw right here and I was thinking quads, obviously highlighting here the tree, there's hearts in the tree. I don't know if anybody picked up on that, but I see this and all I see is, oh man, the fun, the bling
That
potential.
one's so cute.
It is so cute. So good job. Amy picked this one. Great job there, Amy. I can't wait to see this done. Look at this. These are lovebirds. I just realized what that was. There is a lot of fun happening in this canvas. Look at the lock and key. Oh man. Amazing. Amazing. So that would be a fun canvas to do. Robin, look at the tried and true Beauty and the Beast. Uh, that's real love right there. He's not looking the best in that picture. Uh, Rochelle said, Lizzie, I'm out of jail. I haven't
Okay.
cross stitched in 3 weeks. Finished my oldest whip yesterday. Look at you. Look at you. You took your
I was
ticket
hoping
and you did
I
your
was hoping
time.
last weekend you guys were gonna do your sit down crafting thing on Sunday, but they didn't go on.
Are you talking about what she be doing the 8-hour marathon lives?
Yeah.
That Dreamers. Love that one as well. It's in aisle 40. At least she would do half a canvas. That's
We should
true.
do that.
Matt says, what, do an 8-hour live? I don't know. I don't. We gonna have to talk about that. The rules are there ain't no stinking rules. Now there's a rule. Um, I'm just getting back to diamond painting. You giving me some things to work on. Look at this one. Mary. Look at the vibrant colors in that. I'm
Flower
not fond.
City,
It
Flower
is.
City. That
I'm not
reminds
fond of
me.
this background though. What is that? It's
I don't know, but it gives me
I like the
70s
flowers.
vibes.
I like that.
Doesn't that give
Yeah.
you 70s
Psychedelic.
vibes?
Psychedelic colors. Cat. I like this. This is cute. Christmas cookies. I love Christmas time, decorating and making cookies. I love that. This is cute. Uh, who we got here? Anita. Anita's doing a romance art also. Roots and Wings. I love. Oh, she told me that last week or the week before. You
Who's
missed
that by?
mine. Did I miss yours?
Who's
Cheryl
that
said I
by?
missed
Dreamers
hers.
Designs?
What, this one?
Yeah.
It doesn't say, but I think so. I believe it is. Rhonda. Rhonda's working on an owl. Look at that. I'll love you forever. Oh, she's
Aww.
this is for Sharon. That's beautiful. You see, she got a painting that was dedicated to
Is
her by
there a
her friend.
retreat going on this week?
I'm thinking so.
Because I
It is.
thought
It's
I saw her say that she's leaving Canada.
all right. Love is in the air. This is Kiki. Now, Marquita, Miss Kiki has moved on, guys, to poured glue. Let us
Is
wish
that is
her.
that is that a jaywall?
It is. It's huge. We're gonna keep checking in on her. She's the reason why we have something like this one right here. She gonna need to
Oh
be in
God.
everybody's collab. Make it work, Marquita. Make it work. But she told me, it's okay. I, so here it is, right here, a little chat on the side. Um, I said, that's poured glue. She said, yes, it's poured. So far, the drills are okay. So, we're going to see what her experience is and things like that. But she is someone
How many
who
colors?
it didn't say.
Is that one of the ones that have like 200 colors?
I wouldn't know. I don't see a J wall ever in my future unless it's a nice landscape,
This one
with
that
a.
we're doing has 75 colors.
I noticed that. I noticed that when I took it out. I'm like, what is going on?
I'm like, damn,
75
you know
colors.
what? Like, diamond painting has evolved so much that I started to think, how much money do I have to spend on storage?
Here we go, Gail. This is gorgeous. The light that listens. This is another Stacy Deal. She's also the artist of our canvas. It reminds me of heaven, and there is no greater love. Oh, Gail.
That's
That was
cute.
beautiful. Definitely. Love this. This one would also work for Splish Splash Spring Bash. The flowers, we're going to I would make this work. I like this.
It is
Oh,
pretty.
this will be difficult though because there's water in this vase. Then
Oh
there's a
God,
window, a
here we
medium.
go.
Listen, though that's why I challenge myself. So it looks like we have come. I think a lot of people. Christy, Christy's doing Snoopy. Oh.
I'm glad there ain't no
Um,
water in this canvas.
listen, listen. It's just an easy way to challenge yourselves. It looks like we're go. All right, we got some repeats. And this, yeah, took up stack. Okay, well, we are there. I just wanted to show everybody how you just go in. There'll be a post. And a post looks like they're going to be on every Sunday because that was the first. So every 7 days, I'll do a post. I have been engaging. I've been under the weather, unfortunately. So some of the things that you guys are going to see us highlighting this year, not only are we going to be, diamond painting our canvases or our crafts of love, But we're also going to still, kick it off by interviewing one of our couples of love. That's going to be Mary and Bud. We are going to follow up. We're following up with some of the singles that, as Rebecca said, it's been a couple of years. We did 6 months on a dating app, myself, Rebecca, and my son. And then we came on and we kind of shared through the month of love. We shared our experiences. There were some good ones and there was some not so great ones. And I kind of, got a feel for whether I want to be back out there dating or, where we are. And so Mr. P is the guy
And
that I mean, I had a good run, me and Mr. P, but Mr. P, he took a contract, and it was a temporary contract that ended up becoming like I don't want to say permanent, a long term position. He's already from another country, but he had been here in the States for, I don't know, I can't remember, but we met in person. We did not meet on the app. That was the good part about it, because I don't have to be anything other than who you see when you first approach me. But the shoulder got me in trouble. I was flirting, and and he was flirting back. And he's tall. He's like 6'5". He was definitely good looking, dark hair, blue eyes. Um, he was my style. You guys have seen, some of the things that guys that I like. In any case, like Rebecca was saying, I don't hear about him anymore. That's because he's in the UK. So he was staying here. We had we had we had some hot dates. That's all I can say. And Lizzie had a lot of late night call, questioning my judgment. I guess I should say questioning my, stance. You guys know I have a stance. And whew, all I can say is
let's just say she didn't
my
listen to me.
I didn't listen to Lizzie, but she kept on. I'm like, hey, because somebody is going away for, I think he was going away for 3 or 4 months initially. Then when he came back, and we already knew, because I said, what happens if you're good, and
See,
I'm
he
trying.
didn't come back. So if he had gotten a little,
Well, he
what would it
did come back,
matter?
but he didn't stay.
Because it would just
He
be
didn't.
something under your belt now. Like you did it. You got you got yourself out of this nest,
I don't
and
need
it
to be
wouldn't
out of
even
the
matter
nest
because
that
he's
bad.
not even here.
Well, so when he came back, he was only here for a short time
Get the
to clear his
cobwebs
apartment
out.
out.
He could
She's
have
so
cleared
bad.
out the cobwebs,
Mm-mm.
and then
Um,
you'd be all good to go,
Dawn says she lost her
and you never
stance.
have to
No,
see him
I
again.
didn't. That was an issue, also, and it became like a moniker. Um, clearly I'm trying to date and things like that. But those are things that you have to decide when you're trying to date, is moving forward, what's the next step, what does look moving forward look like? And we weren't on the same page. Me, because I knew that there was this impending trip, and I figured that he would end up going back to the UK. I figured that. So, that's me putting, I guess, up a barrier. And he's like, let's knock this barrier down. That way we have a reason to want to continue to see each other. So, no meeting of the minds, we weren't on the same page. But Lizzie didn't care. She
The
just kept
guys
saying,
say
it doesn't
anything
matter.
to get guys say anything to get in your pants.
That was all already in the back of my mind, and that's why there is a stance, Don. So that's why there is a stance.
You live and
But
learn. That's how
you,
I say it. You live and learn.
I'm too old. Just like you learning about Misty. Y'all know she a proud mama of a little baby puppy, and she be winded. She done lost all her energy. And
She's
what a time to
sleeping here
find
on the
out
floor.
she finally quiet. So, what happened to Mr. CA? Mr. CA. Was that for me? Mr. CA. Yes, it's too you are not too old. Too old to be
Well,
trying
you
to,
you were you were seeing somebody else at that time.
so I still was, so you guys remember that I met a gentleman that was autistic,
Yeah.
and he was a very nice guy, and he was very open and honest about his struggles,
I
and
just
we
finished a
could
section.
you are doing amazing, and we could talk, and a great friendship was emerging, but there always comes a time where the question to move forward comes up. um California, I'm trying to think who was Mr. CA. By the end of this event, Lizzie will have convinced me to stay single forever. Thank you, Matt. um so who is Mr. California? You're gonna have to refresh my memory. You're gonna have to really refresh my memory, because um but the the gentleman, he dumped me. I mean, it was like, I don't
Who
know, he
dumped
must have,
you?
the guy that was autistic. It was last year when I was going through my struggle, so completely understand, you know. And at one point he was like, "You need to just get over this." I'm like, "What?" Now I felt like I've been, understanding and, supportive. And I try not to be the person like, "Oh, I'm not interested because of his struggle." So I tried to be more understanding. And then I'm having my struggle, and he was like, "I don't understand what's going on. You need to get over it." So he called one time, and I guess I was out of it. By the time I called him back, he was like, "Yeah, I don't think this gonna work." I was like, "Okay." And
You weren't interested in him anyway.
I think it ended the way that it should have. I just felt bad being the one maybe to say, we could keep the friendship, because we had great conversation, great communication. But I got Lizzie for that. I can talk to Lizzie if I need to. But I didn't say that. I was still nice. We need this man on the show. Um, you know what, Matt? He probably would come on the show.
I don't think he
But
knew about this. I don't think he knew you were a YouTuber.
I definitely didn't tell him. But he would be the type of person, if I said, been invited to do, a singles show, and since you're someone that I was seeing, which he would say, "Yeah, let's do it." He would definitely have been a guy that was on there. So, and
Oh, but you don't want to share.
no, and you guys know I'll date the rainbow if you're green, purple, or orange. So, the autistic gentleman, he was African American, and then the gentleman that was, he lived here. He was initially from Germany, and then he lived here in the States. I want to say like 8 to 9 years, something like that. He moved. He had been here in Vegas for 3 of those years, but I did know when we first met, he was at one of like these local expos, and I was driving. As you guys know, that's a good way. I'm telling you that right now, ladies. That's a good way to meet men. Go on out there and start driving for Uber or Lyft. Don't work as much as I did, or don't make as much money as I did. That wasn't a good idea at all. But it definitely is a great way to meet people. Share, likes and dislikes, things in common, and things like that. So There you go. I have summed up my portion of that dating, my son will be on I think the week after next. And obviously you guys will be able to kind of, plow drive into him. He did the app as well. Get your questions ready. Get your questions ready for next week, because we're gonna ask Mary and Bud. Mary does have a YouTube channel. She doesn't, put up a lot of content, but obviously that's something that we do ask is, how does crafting, your YouTube channel, and then, your relationship, how do they, kind of play well together? Lizzie being a good sister and care about you. Oh, thank you. Get a car with a big back seat. Matt must not have seen the butterfly. um, Cheryl knows how big Butterfly is. She's huge. She's huge. So we'll keep you guys posted. But one thing that I wanted to do, I wanted everybody in the chat tonight to participate. We will be doing a giveaway of our Love is in the Air pin. Obviously, you guys will be coming back for that. Stay tuned, because we do still have, look at Lizzie showing it. But before the giveaway for the Love is in the Air pin, I want you guys to kind of type in the chat. What is your biggest red flag when it comes to love? Okay? Your biggest red flag. And is it set in stone, or is it something that you will overcome for the right one? Lizzie, what was your biggest red flag? And did you overcome it, or?
Why would why would you be with someone if there's a red flag?
It's a red flag. It could be something that you like, oh Lord, I should have known. I should have known. I gave it my best shot. It could be somebody from your past also. Show your pen. Show your pen. Matt, pop in the Etsy. You know. My biggest red flag, when it comes to dating, I'm gonna be honest. I cannot take a gentleman who is more frou-frou than me. Now, my biggest red flag would be a smoker and a drinker. Um,
I guess Clem's Clem wouldn't be in hers. He smokes and he drinks. He doesn't drink all the time, but he does
what
smoke.
kind of smoking, Anita? We in the age 2026. You know, well, we gotta ask that. Um, yeah, I gotta stay away from the drinkers. Matt's red flag is drinkers. Mine is obviously you can't have a problem. You cannot have a problem. I dated an older gentleman. I was young. I think it was before my kids came along. I was like 24, 25 years old. And he was old. He was like in his mid to late 50s. He was a nice guy. I was out at a bar one night with a friend, and we were playing pool, and he was playing pool. Um, he wanted to go out. Let's go out. I'm like, okay. I really won't turn anybody down. Now we may not be able to go any further. Might not be any hand holding or hugging, or might not be another date. But I really wouldn't turn anyone down. So we go out. We have a good time. We were going out. We probably considered dating. And I noticed the more we go out, the more we are dating, the more, like, he didn't have a limit when it came to when he would stop. The first, date, it might have been one or two drinks. The second one, he might have hit it up to three to four. Fourth or fifth drink, he like passed out, and I'm leaving him there at the bar because because I can't wake him up. So yeah, there does have to be a limit. uh Keita says that is so true. Anita says any, because I quit 8 years ago. No pot smokers or smokers at all. There you go, Crystal. Red flag is angry, uptight person. Matt says my green flag is drinkers. So so I've learned to put up the caution flag. Lizzie, you're not talking, so do you must not have any, huh? All are welcome. Welcome all comers. Welcome in.
No cheater.
Um,
I don't. I just don't like cheating.
it's a very hard line for me. I mean, here's why I'm gonna say that, because people, when they're initially getting to know one another, they don't usually say, "Will you be my girlfriend?" or "Will you be?" There's just a point where possession comes in. They say it's 9/10 of the law, and I believe, like, you know, we go together for life. I've always been the type of person that
You
I
know
set
what? You know
parameters.
what's like what happens with dating sites too. I've been on a few where you meet a guy, you go out a few times, and then they dump you for somebody else they've been talking to on the website.
Well, if they did they ask you to be their girlfriend? See, that's that no cheating and no beating. There you go, Kathy. I like that. Marquita's laughing at me. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm the type of person you gotta ask me. Don't get mad if you see me now. This has happened. Don't get mad if you see me on a date with another gentleman and we've never had the "will you be my girlfriend? Will you be my boyfriend?" discussion, because I don't make
That's
those assumptions.
different. That's
No, it's
different because
not.
you're not. If you're
Uh,
not
th-
dating them, then you can't tell them they
I
can't go
could have
out on
gone
a
out on a
date.
day. I could have spent the night at your house. We could have went out that night for dinner, the next day for dinner, and now the third or fourth day I'm on a date. If we didn't
Have you slept
have,
with them?
we could have. That's how
If you
important
slept
it
with them,
is.
that'd be a little bit different. But if you're
Nope.
just going
If
out
we
for
didn't
a
have,
date,
no, if we didn't have the conversation, and the same goes for me. If we didn't have, that's why it is
hey,
important to
we're
set.
arguing now.
No, we're not. I'm just making sure you're aware that that's critical for me. If only people would wave these flags, dating would be simple. I agree. I agree. I watch a lot of those TV shows, and on those shows, you always see them, and the guy was like, but the guy make it sound like they were up in the air. It was a gray area. It's not a gray area if you set the parameter and you have the conversation. I have been caught. I don't like to use the word caught, but I have been in the throes of passion, kissing, when, like, a gentleman walked me to my door one night. I'll never forget. We were on the porch. He gave me a good night kiss, and another vehicle was passing down the street. Just so happened to be another gentleman that I had gone on a couple of dates with, and he was
Yeah.
upset. He was upset. Listen,
Well,
I'm
of
being
course.
honest. Why? We never had the conversation. Will you be my girlfriend? I don't know that I'm your girlfriend. I think you may be out dating also. So for me, that sets a precedent. We have a conversation and now we both meeting other minds. We know. You see, that's why it's important that we have these discussions, because I don't you can't claim me just because we held hands, or something, or things we because things occurred. um but clearly, now, Lizzie, if we go to this retreat and we sleep in the same bed, that means we slept together. Oh my gosh, Donnie Hogan, she just sent me a picture of her grandson. He is adorable. um I don't know. Am I wrong? Am I the drama, guys? Communication is the key to every relationship. I think so. If we are exclusive, then tell me. If not, that's how I feel. Thank you, guys. I really do feel like that. And I feel like it would keep a lot of the gray area. I watched this, my kids got me watching this one show. It's called Udi. And it's a lot of cheating going on. A lot. That's the whole purpose of the show, is that there was some kind of um communication issue where the person that they're supposed to be with communicates with other people, chatting and things like that. And the one thing that I always say is, well, did you guys ask the other party to be exclusive? Um, and then it comes up sometime in a, and when they trying to bust them, well, we not even really all like that. That means that they didn't have a communication. There was no meeting of the mind. And so, Lizzie, quit smoking. So I think that those, communications are important. Keep in mind, this is Love is in the Air. We having discussions. We talking about love, our love of crafting, our love, for one another. The other thing, that's why I wanted to know about red flags and things. For me,
I had to. My dog was upset.
she was upset by what I was saying.
That's why I was off camera.
He was like, this chick is tripping. Listen, when we go to Michigan, if I sleep in the bed with you, that mean you mine?
Why would you sleep in the bed with me? I'd rather sleep in the bed with my boyfriend.
Well, you said that bed didn't fit y'all. So I'm figuring it's going to be a
What?
spare bed. If you come and get in the bed with me, I'm just joking with you, but I'm just saying that's that's the mindset. Like no matter who. Oh, did you show me this? I'm gonna show this. All righty. Cheryl sent me her picture. I tried to find it, but I didn't see it, so I'm gonna see it now. I love the discussion.
Admins do you
Oh,
have to
I got.
have backstage? Aw,
How
that's
many
so
are there?
two.
How many are there?
Two.
Are there two? Is it okay? Well, listen, that's cute. Doing this one because it makes people happy and us for a sweetheart child who is in care. Whoa, whoa. Cheryl, this say 98 colors. That's a lot. Whew, that's a lot of colors. Ah,
How many colors are there in
Donnie.
frogs?
Donnie gonna have me going to Oregon.
Damn.
Um, yeah, you know how I love grandbabies and grandkids. Let me see. I'm real quickly trying to get the hold on 1 second. Trying to get the oh goodness. Giveaway up. Show the pin, Lizzie.
It's ribbed for your pleasure.
It's what? What did you say it was?
I said it's ribbed for your pleasure. It's bumped for your pleasure.
I thought that's what you said. You was a nut. Hold on 1 second.
It's late at night. What do you expect from me?
That's true. What was I thinking? What was
Just
I
wait till
thinking?
next Wednesday. I'll be like, I have to work the next day. I'll be tripping. I bought the
All right.
pen the other night. Oh, nice.
You bought the pen the other night. What
Yeah,
pen?
dear. You got orders.
Did I?
I don't know. How can I
Oh,
tell if you
Anita.
got orders?
I thought, in the chat. Anita, I did. I got yours. Matt said he still hasn't gotten his package. I gotta check and see what's going on. I mean, I know that, it could be a little behind and things due to some of the weather in the wood. But I would have thought he would have had it by at least last Tuesday or Wednesday. Um, the pink one is called Love is in the Air. That's the one that Lizzie is holding up. And I don't have mine. I'm still using my blinging in the new year. Look at that. If you guys go on the site today, um, I did some work. I was under the weather. So I wasn't doing
I
anything,
am
wasn't going.
using this pen, just so you guys all know.
Oh, appreciate that. What we gonna do? Are you? Oh, we didn't. I'm not sharing. I'm like, what is going on? All right, here we go. We are giving away a hashtag Love is in the Air 2026 pin. Um, I would like for you guys, if you're interested in winning, yes, you can buy them, which does support small business. But for your participation in coming into the live and enjoying the content that we're providing, having a great time with us, and just chit chatting, we do offer an opportunity to win a pin by typing hashtag love down in the chat box. If you are tonight's winner, you will reach out to Tia, last name Smith, on Facebook if you have it. If you don't have it, I am on Instagram as Tia's Crazy Craft Addiction. And
If they don't
I
have
think I'm on
Instagram,
you got TikTok. I'm on TikTok, Tia's Crazy Craft Addiction. or you can
how
or you
about
can
they
email
email
me.
you? Is your email down in the description box?
I don't know. I don't know. That was set up by Tima. Y'all know I've been working on my
I
technology. I'm
changed
doing
it up
good.
a
You
little bit from the last time. I don't know if you checked.
you change what?
Some of the stuff because it was all about you, J Rob, and Tima. It was nothing about me.
I changed it when I was putting it in there today also. I told you to set it up. When you set it up, yours was the same way. It was like all about you and captured by radiance and the other what's the other girl you call your
I
friend? What's her
had you
name?
in there too.
I wasn't represented at all. I felt horrible. I was like, she don't love me. All right, we got 14 people
Oh
out
my
of
god.
29. Who?
Now she now she's
I'm hurt.
exaggerating.
I'm hurt. She hurt me, y'all. She cut
Whatever.
me
Right
deep.
now it's perfect the way it is. Okay? Because I changed it.
I have to go in. See what happens? Y'all notice Lizzie had me doing all the work and then she want all
About
the glory.
time.
I,
About
I'm
time.
offended. I'm offended. You know I have challenges. I'm technologically challenged. Man down. Man down. I don't know what I'm doing, but it work. It come together. And guess who?
At least you can do all this stuff. My computer is so slow in legs I can't do anything.
And guess who created the commercial? Let's talk about the commercial. Did y'all see the new and improved, updated? I got the picture
Maybe you
right.
should play it right now while everybody puts their name in it.
You want to do that?
Go
Uh-oh.
ahead.
How do I do that? How do I? Give me a minute.
Next time I have a picture of me and Clem that you should put up.
Yep. I asked you. Oh, I asked you for pictures last week. You didn't send any. Mary did. Um, MCR says, can your
Oh, I
pens be
guess you gotta
converted
change it again.
to E-pen? So it depends on the E-pen that you use. The Picmondo, yes. And you would, because the barrel of the pen is circular all the way through. So as long as you have the ability to put the hose on one end and then put the tip that they use for suction on the other end, then yes, it definitely works. But the Picmondo, if you guys have been watching Tima started
Pigmondu.
Picmondo. I don't know. Tima was the one who first did the test on my pen last year, last May. She did it for me, and then she showed it on her show. And then obviously during hashtag Bling in the New Year 2026, she did show them again, and she showed using my pen. She used Lizzie's pen, and she used banana berry cooler that's not up on the site yet to show you guys how to use it. But yes, they do work with a lot of e-pens. It just depends on how it converts. Some of them go directly on there, and they're smaller than the hole on the base of those. So I don't want to say yes for all e-pens, but they are, hollow all the way down the barrel. And so if you have one that just fits on the end of a regular pen and then you put the tip on, yes, it should work. So now, what I like about the Picmondo, do or whatever, however you say it, is the one that Tima used. It showcases different strengths, and the one, the E pen that I have, it does work, but the suction is not as strong. I don't know if I was doing it wrong. So just wanted to make sure that I highlighted that. We gave you guys an additional minute. Anybody want to last second get in on this? I'm about to hit the button. Find your event release papers.
Yeah, people gotta
They
go
are
to work.
under.
People gotta go
They
to work
under
today.
Matt. I know I'm about to. Matt, the release papers for our event are under Crafting and Crime Daily.com, because Rebecca is the artist that did our release papers for us. They're the love letters that are with the hearts coming out of the envelope. But you would look it up by the artist. Alrighty, guys, here we go. Thank you guys, everybody, for coming out. It's been a great show. Kicking off the event. Make sure you come back next week. We are going to be interviewing. We're going to be interviewing our girl,
Woohoo!
Mary and Bud. Look at Cheryl. Cheryl in here winning. Now, she is the host of Ticket to Ride, y'all. There is still more time left in this event than, I mean, we're not even halfway through yet. So make sure, if you guys are looking for a place, you got these big, like that J wall that Marquita's working on. We love that you're doing our event, but I'm
And
pretty
don't
sure you probably,
forget that Firefly has a tray made especially for this event.
that is true.
Of
Let me
course, have you
show.
got? We haven't got ours yet.
I haven't got mine yet, but I
No,
saw on
me
the
either.
site.
Today I got a package in the mail and I thought it was it, and I'm like, how did it get here so fast? No, it wasn't it. It was a trophy.
Yeah, there you go. It was a trophy. What
Yeah,
you get a
Clem
trophy
bought a
for?
trophy.
Oh,
Clem,
Lizzie, wait. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Show the canvas that Sea Dog bought from Timu the other day.
I'll have to go get it. Hold on.
And where's Cooper Kai? Cooper Kai, she already left. Oh my goodness. Here we go, guys. I got some I got some for you guys. Cooper Kai. All right, y'all. You know she doing the small but mighty. Y'all remember these? Yes, they all look alike. Yes, they all look alike. Um, y'all remember? These came Small but mighty. Um, I will fold these up and send all of these to whoever want them. Long as you pay the shipping. Bring it in a little. I want to see like what the rendering of that looks like. He started working on it. It doesn't look bad from here. It just is very tiny. He wasn't happy because of how small it was. He, he small and shit. Did you see what Matt put? I agree, but you should have seen the look on his face when he came. He had just opened it. He thinking it's gonna be a bigger diamond paint. Woo! If disappointment was a meme, I just wish. I just wish that I had the opportunity. I should have. I wasn't prepared. He said he didn't sound happy though, so I should have. I should have been ready to just screenshot, but he come in, he chucked it. I said, "What's that? What's that?" I knew it was something that ticked him off. Uh, so shout out to everybody, definitely Marla. Shout out to our mods. Matt has been working his butt off. Gail she's a A1 day one. Definitely doing a fantastic job, you guys. Cheryl doesn't put her event in. She'll talk about it, but she don't put no. Where's your links at? Where your links at, Cheryl? You must be. He's feeling better. We missed him on Saturday, getting back to my shenanigans. We definitely missed him on Saturday, halfway through, probably after the first hour. We were like, "Where's Matt? Where's Matt at?" I said he must slept in. He must not be feeling well. So, up next, what you got planned for the week?
I'm on
Yep,
mute.
heard all of that. Heard it all.
I was on mute. What am I doing this week?
Besides working, Lizzie back to work, y'all.
Yeah. Have to work all weekend. So no fun for me.
Okay, now I,
No
I
fun
like it.
for me. No fun for
I think it's
me.
too cold to really be having any fun there anyway. So we'll keep things into perspective. Let's work hard now, then we'll play hard when it warms up, when the weather warms up. Okay. So
If I
Crashly's
get
week.
my if I get my vacation.
Don't say that. You're gonna make me cry. So I'm gonna Lizzie trying to spoil our bonding time. Every
No,
day is
listen. I thought it was sealed by the time when I left from my surgery. Apparently not.
she don't want to see me, y'all. She don't love me. She not working hard for us to see one another. We only see each other one time a stinking year. You know what I mean? Once. How do you foster a beautiful friendship? Look at her. She's so guilty. Anyway, she don't put the effort into the love. Like, I might not be able to go, and it's like, what do you mean? Oh, I might not be able to go. Let's work hard. Let's come up with a way. I told her, do I need to drive a day? I could put a day on. Now we know that she made a little too much money last year driving for Uber and Lyft. I didn't mean to make that much money. I definitely didn't know I was, on the verge of making so much money. Um and we did talk about you talked about, okay. I love that. Replay is there. Okay. um so she 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 should put in a little more effort into the love. She should want to see me. It should be like, uh, Crashly giving me YouTube lessons. I have to go back and watch it. Go
I
ahead
will
and say something.
I will call in sick if I have to because I'm going.
Okay, that's the effort I want to see. Like, I
Might be
can't
fired
wait to
by the
see.
time I come back, but
Listen, just be like, you know what? As you packing all your stuff up, I don't need this stinking job anyway. I'm going to the U.S. I got a friend that stay there. I'm gonna go stay with her. We gonna live in her craft room. That's all you gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Now, Misty can't come. Misty is too much work. So, decisions, clear communication. Uh, um you guys, make sure you guys come back next week. I will be live at the same time with the special guest. Also, not this Saturday but the following Saturday, we will be doing our morning laughs where we continue the fun there. We will be checking in with Lizzie and Clem. I'm hoping Clem could be on the show. They were a couple that was on previous, and we are going to just kind of see where they are, kind of get some updates. My sister Rebecca asked a couple of questions the other day. It did get awkward real quick, but Lizzie was a sport about it. She was answering the questions. So we're going to dive deep and see what they've been up to. We're going to ask about them mashed potatoes. Y'all know one of the questions I ask is, what is the one food that they make you just don't like? So we're gonna continue to dive deep. We're gonna catch back up with Lizzie and Sea Dog. And then don't forget, when you guys come back, my son, he's gonna be a single on
no,
the
it's
show.
upgraded to cabbage rolls now.
I can't wait to hear the cabbage roll story. I done heard a little bit about it, but I want to hear from Sea Dog, my favorite comedian. Oh man, the way he had me laughing last year. So you guys stay tuned. Make sure you come back for some more fun. Again, this is hashtag heart. Love is in the air. Let's all make sure before we go, we say congratulations to Cheryl Katz. I think out of our 7 years, friends, I think this is her first time winning something on my show. Love you. Love you all. Thank you for coming out tonight. And you guys have a great rest of your week. Everybody that's under snow and cold, stay warm, be safe. Hugs and love you. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
You
Are
gonna
you
end
gonna
the
hang
show?
up? I'm not gonna end it. You have to end it.
It's just the first time winning anything. Are you serious? Lizzie ate all the cat. Look, Matt. Liz, I can't wait to ask about this cabbage rolls. It's gonna be fun. If you don't end the show, I gotta do all the work.
Why do I have to do it? My fingers hurt. I've been diamond painting this whole time. Are you seriously? I have to do it?
I can't see the button because of the iPad. The iPad is right here,
Oh
so
my god. For
you got
real?
one button. You got one button. You don't love me? You ain't gonna push the button?